She was the flyer. She's the one that they would, get and throw into the air.
She was this cute, petite, tiny little girl with just a head full of long blonde hair. She wasn't afraid of heights. In fact, she wasn't really afraid of anything.
We had noticed she had just gotten weak. I said, "What's the matter with you?" I said, "You're a tumbler. You can tumble and do backflips." It progressed from that to she fainted a couple times. So I took her into the doctor the next day, and they immediately sent us to Texas Children's Hospital.
She was just, from the moment I met her, she was about 11 years old, she just had a sort of magical presence about her, and nothing would keep that girl down.
Victoria was diagnosed at the age of 11 and a half with acute lymphoblastic leukemia.
In today's world, we cure, go away forever, about 80% of children. In 1965, we cured 5% of children, so the improvement is unbelievable. And Victoria actually had a particular subtype of ALL that the cure rate should have even been better than that.
Victoria's treatment was to take 2.5 years, and at the end of 2.5 years of chemo, Victoria was to be finished with her treatment.
Okay, thank you. Now I'm going to hand this over to Dr. Frickback and see what she has to say.
Well, what's your name again?
My name is Bunny McBunkbunk.
Well, Bunny McBunkbunk, today our breaking story is about a little dog named Arfie.
First time I met Victoria, we were doing a radiothon at a radio station in Houston, Texas. She was very full of energy and was already considered a long-term survivor of leukemia.
At the end of 2.5 years, when Victoria's treatment was over, they performed another spinal tap and a bone marrow test.
Joellen called me and she had just the worst news ever, and that is that Victoria's cancer had returned. Victoria at that time decided she was going to fight and entered the hospital for what would turn out to be an extremely long stay.
And he asked her at that time, he said, "Victoria, do you like to play video games?" She said, "I love to play video games."
So I put the word out to a website that I worked with called Sarcastic Gamer, and the online community responded in droves. What I expected to be a couple of games that might come from here and there instead turned out to be things coming from all over the world. So much so that it became sort of overwhelming. Tori had to end up giving it away to other kids who were also stuck in the hospital.
And she made it through, and 9 months later, she relapsed again. So this was 3 times she was told that she had cancer.
She couldn't be around other people that could have any infections. When she was out, she had to wear her masks.
During this time, Victoria contracted a fungal infection, which is from a very low immune system, and she had little to no immune system left.
And I asked her what she wanted for Christmas, and she said, "I'd really just like to get out of this hospital and go see Christmas lights. Christmas lights are something my family and I go see together all the time, and I can't even leave to go see Christmas lights." And after about 10 minutes, we rolled back upstairs to her room, and we had our picture made in front of a little Christmas tree. And I said goodbye. In that picture is one of my most prized possessions, because it was taken just moments before I saw my friend for the last time. And Victoria passed away before I could get back to see her.
Victoria passed away on January 21st, 2008, after a 4-year battle with leukemia, failed bone marrow transplants, and fungal infections.
It was as a result of Tori's death, sitting at her funeral, that I made up my mind that I needed to be doing this, not just a couple days a year with a radiothon, that I needed to be doing this with my life.
Doc wanted to do something special for Victoria, in memory of Victoria, and he came up with a fundraiser called Extra Life. And this fundraiser would be for the gaming community.
It just occurred to me that gamers should be able to do the things they love to help sick and injured kids as well. And so Extra Life was born. 1,200 gamers showed up on October 15th, 2008.
With this year's Extra Life Gaming Marathon, we're helping save kids' lives. You don't even have to be a crime-fighting superhero.
Each and every year afterwards, it continued to grow. Gamers responded by being able to game for their local hospitals.
We've grown since 2010 from a small group of over 4,000 gamers to a massive movement comprised of over 50,000 gamers who helped raise over $6.1 million in 2014 alone.
Video games are like the #1 form of entertainment on planet Earth, have been now for quite a while.
Anyone could be involved in Extra Life.
Gamers aren't that pale kid in mom and dad's basement. They're mom and dads, they're aunts and uncles.
A young child to an older adult to a grandparent.
You can take all that fun of playing games for 24 hours and reach out to your friends and bring them to your environment.
Or if you want to play a board game, a card game.
The funds that Extra Lifers raise can go to a variety of purposes in the local area at the local hospital.
So maybe your extra $20 or your extra $50 goes to curing 87% of children with leukemia.
It might buy an isolette for a baby that is born the size of a cell phone and has to fight for its life.
I can guarantee you that with that money, it goes directly back to these children to keep this from happening again to someone else's child.
Getting involved with Extra Life is really simple. You just have to go to the website at extra-life.org, put in a few details in there, join a team if you'd like to, or create one. After that, it's as simple as fundraising with your friends and family. Let them know why you are doing this. They should know that the money you raise is going to stay local in your community.
We never will truly lose Victoria because she will live for all of us through this.
It started with a little girl in Orange, Texas.
And I think that's all we have to say for today.
All we have to say today, so
So we'll see
See
you
you
tomorrow
later
at
on
News at
whatever time it is.
at Victoria's house. Bye.
And that is the reason behind Extra Life. How you doing? Good afternoon, everyone. It is, as I say, the last stream before Extra Life for me. And this one I'm not sure on. This one, it might be scary. It might be a bit poo. Yeah, we'll see. We will see. But yeah, good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon. Did I see the retro nerd? Did I see that? Yeah, the Nerdazoid, yes, hello, I see you. I also see Reese's Wave, Geo in there. How you doing? Welcome, buddy, welcome. We shall get started in a few moments. I just want to set things up, make sure everything's all ready. The only thing I didn't put was me bot on. But yeah, thank you everybody so far for this. Let us start, let us have a good time. And, you know, as I say, there will be some stuff about Extra Life during this because, you know, the link will be posted so we can actually get going on the bit. Let's just move this. Let's get rid of this. Let's do this. Let's do that. Let's put that on. Let's do this. And we should in a few moments. So we're playing a game called Kholat, or Kholat even. And let us see what the game is about. And I have a feeling this is the one that Simmer's been playing.
"56 years ago, Russia, the northern Ural Mountains. a group of 9 students of the Ural Polytechnic Institute embarked upon a difficult winter expedition to reach the Otorten mountain. Their journey seemed to progress according to plan. However, on the 7th day of their trip, the weather conditions worsened. They lost their orientation and were forced to set up a camp on the slope of the mountain called Kholat Siakal. It was their last stop. 3 weeks later in Yekaterinburg, when their families received no word of their success, the first rescue expeditions were sent. On February 25th, 1959, an abandoned encampment was found. The tent was torn down and covered with snow, with all the group's belongings left inside. Further examination revealed it was cut from inside out. The surrounding footprints indicated the crew had fled the tent. They were barefooted. This suggests a frantic escape, characteristic of people scared out of their wits. 2 sets of prints led to a forested area down the slope. The rescue team found an improvised fireplace and 2 bodies. They were lying in but their underwear, with cuts and scratches to their limbs, suggesting they had tried to climb the tree in panic. What could terrify them so much? The next 3 bodies were found scattered a few hundred meters from the first discovery. One of them had suffered a fractured skull, this despite no evidence of a struggle. It took the spring thaw 2 months later to enable the rescue team to find the rest of the victims. The last 4 skiers were found buried in a thick layer of ice and snow. Their autopsies led to even more bizarre findings. All of the bodies had severe internal injuries caused by an undetermined force, similar to that of a serious car accident. No external damage nor bruises were visible, besides a tongue ripped from one victim's mouth and a strange orange skin color. Much speculation arose from these puzzling events. Such theories included attack from the local tribesmen, from an avalanche, or animals. Each theory, however, only served to create more questions. The truth behind this tragic course of events remains unexplained to this day. What really happened? Maybe the answer still waits to be discovered, deep under the snow.
Poltergeist activity, maybe? But yeah, so let's read the chat, shall we? Because I was keeping quiet for that a little bit. Funny, the other day my friend was saying how much issue he was having trying to sub on phone, and yeah, it looks like they're trying to get the app better, doesn't it? At subs.twitch.tv you can go to, and that's where you can sub to us. But however, I don't want you to sub to me today. No. Don't want you to sub to me tomorrow. No, or Saturday. Or even Sunday. Next week, if you want to do the subs and bits returning to us, that's fine. This weekend, from now until Monday at least, I want any new subs, any bits that you want to donate to me, transfer it into dollars, post it to Extra Life. Let them have it. Yeah, like, I thought this was, but I could actually be wrong. I mean, it is a walking simulator, we know that. But will it be actually any good? Can we actually... I have a feeling we've got to go this way. And if it's any good and we don't finish it by today, we'll just continue next week. But yeah, you will also seen in the news on Twitter, finger away, if anyone don't only need me, then Lardy emotes maybe in the future. So just what? One retweet, one start. Wait, what? lady singing, so we must be getting closer. Yeah, if we get to partnership, then more emotes will come. If you're going to do $9.99 sub, then you'll get 2. You'll get my teacup and a My Little Jovi. And for $24.99, so we can't go there. We can sprint. We can't go in there. You just want the first and third emotes. Yeah, you do. You just want the teacup and breakdancing lard. That's what you want. But I think you should personally get My Little Jovi as well. I mean, so far, deserted place. Lady singing. There's a cabin over there, we're going to look at that. So we can't get here. And it does look a lovely game. It's just at the moment, let's have a look, see what we're going to build up to. Because at the moment it looks like we can't actually get in anywhere. There's no gates, there's no jumpies. And it looks like we can crouch, we can run. It's away this way. Well, we can crouch, we can run, we can just do stuff and zoom in. Right, so it's kind of steering us in one direction as such, even though it does feel a little open. And so far it's not Rapture where, you know, you're kind of moving around a little bit more. I definitely feel like I'm in the right direction because of the cellos. I hear something. Definitely hear something. It's like someone's swinging. Huh. But yeah, in also other late breaking news, Quake will not be part of my stream. Saturday. Because for the life of me, I can't get it to bloody full screen it.
Coming to me.
Beg your pardon, Sean? So, however, there is a couple of replacements. There is Shadow Warrior 2, which is still, you know, first-person shooter type. And if people want to on multiplayer on PC, Black and White Bushido. Is that Sean Bean? I fell down the hole.
In the end, the only thing I saw was a flash. An insufferable burning light. The pain ripping apart my body. I felt it tearing out of my soul. After a while, I was nobody. Nothing. The light went out and I vanished into overwhelming darkness. I welcomed the end with delight.
I don't know where I'm going. Only I know is where I've been. I can't see shit. I'm running in a circle probably. Well, hello. What do we have here?
I am right behind you.
Are you really? Yeah, that's quite freaky. Watch the surroundings closely, use the map and compass more efficiently. So we've got a map and compass, so you know that's a start. A bit, I think.
Have you ever tried to hold on to your humanity? When
Yeah, I
others
can't grab it.
convince you of being no
Can't
more
grab it,
than a
look.
subject, an
Right.
object, which
Can't
they
grab
can
it.
bend to their will. When they told you that you were a monster that deserved punishment, then you could really not remember your sins. When they took away your loved ones, leaving you to rot in the dark. The problem is that in their darkness, you have never been alone.
Where are you taking me? Run deep snow is tiring, adjust the pace to surround conditions so you don't exhaust your organism. Before setting off on a longer journey, rest and camp and set a goal for the safe route. You can focus left trigger on an object to make a better look at it, lighting your way with a flashlight, yes. Observe the environment carefully for better navigation with the help of the map and compass. So barely accessible rocky notches may lead to interesting places and shortcuts to gain access to them. You'll sometimes have to squeeze through for jumping off. I can't remember where we're going. So hello, what's this?
I set out the moment I heard about the incident. I was in the area, so I reported to the unit myself to be automatically assigned to the case. I arrived at Vichy on February the 19th, a couple of days before the Institute's rescue group. While waiting for them, I started asking around to see if anyone from among the locals knew anything about the incident. One of them said he had a hunting cabin in the search region and knew the area very well. I decided to use him as a guide. When the rescue team had finally arrived, I explained to them what the unit's role was in this mission and that all discoveries or observations should be brought to my attention before anyone else's. We established priorities, checked the equipment, and set off right away. It was not until February the 26th we found the tent that I believe belonged to the students. Initial findings show that the people in the tent cut its sidewall and for some reason tried to escape from it in panic. The tracks in the snow led to a forest 1.5 kilometers away. But the trail went cold after 500 meters and we had to carefully search the entire area. This was not a place of any average incident. We had shivers crawling all over our bodies because of the atmosphere surrounding us. I was convinced that something more than just an accident had occurred here. I had the feeling we were dealing with something unnatural.
Right, okay, so... Good afternoon, Legend Killer. I'll be with you in a second. Ha! I died, I should have ran. How's it going, Legend Killer? Also, Legend Killer is part of the team now for Extra Life. He has his own bit section. So if you want to go see his streams, which is starting from today, he's doing a couple of Extra Life streams. Come here, you little shit. But yeah, how is everyone doing this afternoon? How you doing? Millie! Millie, 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 Millie! Ah. Millie with the bits. Thank you for the bitties. But the question is, are you donating to Extra Life? That's alright, you don't need to do that. You put up with my filth at times, so, you know. It's fine. Yeah, thank you for persuading us to play some Fortnite tonight so I can get myself an umbrella. Testing, testing. Cool, I shall even better do this. Extra Life. Because the link is there. Oh, that reminds me, there's another survey I can do which may give me some more. May give some more bits later on down the road. You reminded me of that. Thank you very much. I'll just do that after this. It's almost like doing a diary of what happened here, what some malevolent... So, mysterious lights above the Spawny Cosmodrome. Mysterious events in the sky were noted during the night of the 4th to 5th of July. Witnesses testified that had seen a bright orange sphere which had crossed the sky above the city several times. moving chaotically and immediately changing its direction of flight. Finally, it stopped and disappeared. Major Gurkha, an aviation professional, confirms it's impossible for any flying object we know to move like that. The military and Cosmodrome's personnel answered our questions in a short and a firm way by distancing themselves from the event information that there was no activity in that area, as well as there was no tests performed, i.e. they're talking shit. How's that? Umbrella, Ella, haven't tried it out yet. I'm gonna have to try it out. Right. But so yeah, we're gonna be wandering. So where are we wandering? Right. I don't see where we are. Oh wait, is that us there? Because that'll be where the stones are. So we probably went this way. Yeah, so we can go back to camp via there. Ooh, what's up there? That's the forest. Right, okay. So if I'm moving in the right direction. I believe it's this way. Let's get you an umbrella. I love it. It's sexy. You got killed with seconds of landing though. Did you try landing in the bush straight away? Because you know you can't land in the bush straight away. You've got to tease. You know you've got to be gentle with it. Prise it open so you can crawl in. Oh, I hear something. I mean, this looks like the forest I'm in now. Plan to play again tonight, so if you can join, do so, and we'll try and get one. Yeah, I won't be around tonight myself personally, because that reminds me, good segue for Tim Paulin. T. Paulin will be joining Stratham, Mr. Carl Palmer. For some Rocket League tonight for the Tigwiffy community event, the Tim Takeover. I haven't really heard this game. It was something on my Steam list that I'm looking at playing different stuff, and I'm like, okay, let's have a look at this one. And it's apparently a horror game. I hear something flapping, so I'm getting closer.
We are sitting in room number 23, although sitting might not be the right word because we are running around trying to finish up packing anything else we could need. Food cans, tools, essentially whatever we get our hands on. We want to be sure that we took everything we could possibly need. We're running out of time. Damn it, where did I put my belt? I'm sure we forgot about something. We're almost ready. We lost the knife. We're counting the money. We're leaving the room in a complete mess. So, we made it to the train station. We're singing all the songs we know and making up new ones as well. Everyone is so excited. Finally, at around 3 a.m, we go to bed. I wonder, what is awaiting us when we get there? What will we see? How far will we make it? I hear the rest of the group breathing peacefully, and it's snowing outside.
There's no type of atmosphere, all alone, more or less. Let me fly away from here. Right, okay, so we went from the camp there, we went to here, we went around to here, and then we've gone to here. So I'm thinking we move back, we go to there, we go to the forest. What say you people? What say? Ooh, something big happening in Dragon's Dogma tonight. What's that? What's... That's the moon out. Right, so that looks like that's going to be the crossroads. Which we can't go that way. Fine, let's go that way then. Let's see. Unless I've gone too far, I've gone far enough. Oh no, it's the cave. Geo. You know what to do, Geo. Not very much. The person who's banned decided to actually make another profile to try and go around to circumvent that. I may not have been, I may have been joking. The fact that I don't want them on my thingy. Come on, so I can go up. Why can't I go that way? Dig Big Dildo is following me once again. Nice. No, the person in question decided on streams to not only try and be dickish to friends of mine because he was losing, but also decided to make homophobic comments. Yeah. I thought he must have unfollowed us earlier then, to refollow. I don't know, maybe try to get a follow back, which is like, stop it. Well, welcome again for the follow, Dig Big Dildo. Yeah, it's great, isn't it? We're back to 700 again. Don't do. Well, to be honest, I do both ways. Where am I? So I don't want to be wandering around in a bloody circle here. That's not what I want. Because that'd be large up a mountain getting, you know, in a circle. Once you get mad, the fun stops. Yeah. Where are you running to? Well, we found somewhere. Where am I running to? I mean, the music's getting more intense, so we're heading somewhere.
We discovered the first bodies by the pine trees. A makeshift campfire suggested they tried to warm up. The bodies were only in under. I decided to thoroughly search the area between the tent and the tree line. I discovered the other bodies every few hundred meters apart. Their position indicated the victims attempted to return to the tent as fast as they could. This could mean that the threat was gone and the group decided to go back to the tent, or just the opposite. Someone or something appeared from the forest and forced its victims to run. At this point, it is difficult to determine what exactly happened. I have collected small samples from all bodies for further research at the unit's laboratory. I discussed the situation with the rest of the rescue team, and afterwards they focused on the visual inspection of the tent and areas by the trees, and I entered the forest.
Still showing me 698 followers on that. Let's have a look. Right, so where are we now? Over there, so where do we go from here? And it has gone kind of open world-ish, I guess. If I drop down to 698, have I dropped down? Let's have a quick look. Yeah. So that's a good point, Gio. Oh, I would like to say thank you very much to the person who just donated a couple of bucks. There's someone over there. That little thing can fuck off. What is up there? Yeah, mine's fluctuating around about 698 to 700 at the moment. It's almost like they followed to unfollow again, just as like, oh, where are we going now? I hear something. The aim of the game, there was a group of students that went missing. And their bodies were discovered. Some of them really weird, like one had a skull bashed in. A lot of them had internal injuries that they don't know where they came from because there was no bruising on the outside. So you've got to go and investigate this and find out what happened. I mean, the thing is, the map doesn't help you, you know, it shows bits where you have been, but it doesn't show you exactly where you are at this moment in time. Where is it I'm looking at? So we've done that. So we've got to get 7 north. What's that? North 5 2 east. It says north 5. But it's you know, it's supposed to be a horror game. But on this basis so far, I don't think I'll be coming back to this on the second encounter, you know, like part 2. Well, shit. I think the dude was around there, wasn't he? There's another paper not far from me, I can hear it. There's something out around him, I can hear it. Where are you? And you can hear that paper creaking as well, right? Cosmic Gamers, thank you very much for the host. Is it 5? Well, you can indeed bug off. It's somewhere here. It's got to be up there. Fucking getting up there though. The only thing you can really do is just crouch. Yeah. Where is this?
11 a.m. We're finally here.
Fucking
we met
knew
a
it.
group of Mansi people. They have weird tools. I think they're for hunting. We've also encountered local hospitality when we were not allowed to enter the railway station because we were singing too loud. But we received a very warm welcome from the local school. We had a bit of time, so we met with the students and told them about our expedition. When we reached another station, some drunk accused us of stealing his wallet. Police got involved, but luckily, after some explanations, the whole thing got sorted out. We spent the whole night in the train speaking about love, religion, politics. When we felt tired, we went to bed, but since the compartments were not closed, we decided to keep watch and switched every couple of hours. There are moments when I doubt whether we are ready for such an expedition. Disturbing thoughts are haunting me. Maybe we misjudged our capabilities. Others say we'll make it, but I'm afraid. I have a bad feeling about this, as if a shadow of fear was breathing down my neck. I cannot explain this. It's time to take a nap.
Oh, no, nobody else had donated thus far. It was somebody liking something from about 4 days ago. Ooh, okay. Oh, hang on. Yeah, when your controller sort of flaps around a bit. There we go. Right. So let us continue. Pills? 1 sec. Oh, nice to see it. Right, okay. So what we've got to do here is we've got to search around all this area for all these little bits. Right, I know where we are. And that bit set me on edge. It really did. It's like... Ooh. So even a hint of where you have to go would be nice on this. In terms of map placement, at least, you know. Ooh, it's a totem. That's moving away from it.
We slept in something you could call a hotel.
Behave myself. Well, I'm trying to.
We woke up at 9 a.m. It was actually quite comfortable, although it was a little cold because we forgot to close the window vent. We ate breakfast, packed our things, and at 11 a.m. we were ready to go. We set off in the back of a truck, so it was a bit cold. During the ride, we talked about absolutely everything we could think of. On the spot, we spoke with some local workers. I remembered one in particular. He had a red beard. Friends called him Beard Man. We cooked and ate
Beard
dinner,
Man.
and now we are resting. Half of the group is looking at some maps, the rest are sleeping. I started handling the equipment and writing. It is still a bit too cold. My hands are shaking, but finally my thoughts are much brighter than yesterday. No creepiness in them whatsoever. There's a long way ahead of us, but the only thing I can feel is excitement. It seems as if the forest is calling us. That beautiful, magical, dark forest.
The forest is calling you, is it? Ah, shitting crikey. Don't have to do that. Okay, we're back. If you look, we're moving along the northern bit here, so we can check these little bits out. But we're now, what, an hour in? I mean, there are some creepy-ish moments in this, but so far, I'm like, yeah, let's just wander around the mountain, not fully aware of where we're going. Beard man, oh no, talking about strapping or lard. Oh wait, I'm a beard man also. Hello. What's this? There's other bits around here as well. There's another bit here. Surprised I didn't get wet. If you know what maybe ahead is. Yeah, so Sunday through next week, every day, James Atkinson, aka Spike, SB2579 on Twitter, will be streaming for Game One Play Itself on the Game One Play Itself channel, TGWPIS, and he will be streaming something. I don't know what though, but he'll be streaming from 8 AM US time, so that'll be 1 PM UK time. He is also taking over the Sunday service this week at that time. So I just had to talk about the events in the past. She told us, I am terminally ill and have nothing to lose. I want people to know what harm had been done and all this in the name of science. It's great to place science centre allegedly conducted inhumane experiments on prisoners. There was a special chamber. They never allowed us to even get close. It's guarded by soldiers. Although I did see people that were taken there. Not many came back. I kept in touch with one of them. I asked what they'd been doing there and why so few come back out there alive. He looked horrible. He looked really terrified. I said, Anna, have you ever seen nothingness? A deep emptiness with no end? I was there. I stood above the collapsed valley of the universe. Border between reality and unreality. There's an abyss there. A gigantic well with no bottom. A dark cave of hell, and I felt it. It was drilling in my head like a ticking clock. It looked at me from below. It was sneaking up on me and slowly started entering me. Darkness. So sometime later, the same prisoner gave me a letter to pass on, in which he had begged for help. I was supposed to give it to the press and expose the whole thing, but the letter disappeared. Up until now, I don't know what happened to it. Anyway, they would probably cover up the whole thing. We asked the supervisors of the prison unit, to which Anna M. was the subject for comment. Vladimir Kronsky, the unit's commander, strongly denied such events took place. He also informed us in a short message that Anna N. was a guard but never worked in the mentioned above centre because an object like that simply does not exist. He sent Anna M.'s employee record as proof that in years 1940 to 50 she worked in such a Nokwa prison, also known as Special Object Number 110. She had been let go from this facility due to mental illness. A copy of her health record and medical certificate were attached. No. Still not quite there yet with your phone, dude. So as you can see, we were up to... Oh, that's where we went. So hang on, we can go back this way. There you go, dude. Oh, that's 23 quotes already. What the fuck?
Eons. That's how long I spent suspended in nothingness. And then this one time, a pale, dim glow filled it. I felt as if some consciousness started soaking through an orange cloud into my brain, dripping with heavy drops, not letting me pass away nice and peaceful. I fought with myself. I had no strength to open my eyes. And finally, after processing the situation on and on, I realized I have no eyes.
So you can't keep an eye on the situation then? Yeah. There's another paper about, I believe it's up there. Can we get to there? Oh yes we can, there we go. Oh, it's a campfire. Campfire. So there's a camp up there, so we can go further along here. So, ooh, rest myself. Ooh. Get myself all sort of... Oh, we're in some dark caves. Shit! What was that? Oh, it's a marker of paper. Seversk is a closed city in Tomsk Oblast. blast Russia located 15 kilometers, which is 9.3 miles, northwest of Tomsk on the right bank of the Tom River and is in the hands of Rosatom, the Federal Atomic Agency, Energy Agency. Founded in 1949, it was known as Pyatr Pochovsky. The fifth postal town status was granted it to it in 1956. It comprises several nuclear reactors and chemical plants for separation, enrichment, and reprocessing of uranium and plutonium. The headquarters of the Russian Research Unit for Natural Phenomena until 1991, called the Soviet Research Unit. The unit's activities concerned research on occurring natural disasters in Russia. So basically, what this is looking more and more like, less supernatural as such, more could it be a guy that has been under some research nuclear testing, as the molecules and that of himself have just gone completely to shit? Do you think that could be it? Is that what we're thinking? I mean, that's what it sounds like to me. Oh, 1 second. Back in a moment. I really could do a be right back screen. But yeah, hello, I'm back. Sorry about that. Oh shit. I think we're heading in the right direction.
For a very long time, I could not come across any trail. The tracks came and went as if someone was playing with me, as if the victims were moving. And as soon as I was almost sure I had seen something and I would find something new behind the next tree, the trail suddenly went cold. I had no idea what was going on. Finally, I reached a small meadow. There, I found a bound journal, as if someone left it there on purpose. The journal belonged to the members of the expedition. They wrote down their thoughts and observations. Note, there were also some obscure entries, probably taken down in the dark, concerning the situation they were in. This could shed some new light on the case. I am attaching the journal to this report. We have to control the conduct of the investigation, and at a certain point stop the information flow. The facts concerning the incident cannot be made public in any way, shape or form.
We are sitting in room number 23, although sitting might not be the right word because we are running around trying to finish up packing anything else we could need.
Alright. So basically, I have a feeling they're not dead as such. Let's have a look this way, shall we? Because at some point we are going to be walking around in circles, I grant you. North, mate. Yeah, I went the wrong way. Fuck. Knew I went the wrong bloody way somehow. We will go to camp and we will save it. If we can. Because that way we know we're there. Is there a way we can get round that top part? Maybe have to go north actually. But yeah, guys, what's your first impression of this then? I mean, this bit feels very Until Dawn. Oh, death. Won't you save me for another year? So I'm kind of wandering aimlessly a little bit in there. Oh, this game's going rather slowly, isn't it? I think I'm wandering across a lake. Yeah, I am. I wandered slowly across a lake. That light, that's where I think we gotta head to there. One moment. Sorry about that, I'm back. Oh my god, yes, well, Curse reacted. I think I'm around here. Good way, bad way. Must be. I will, dude, I will. Say I'm just in the middle of this at the moment. Da, 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 da.
You know, at the beginning, I wanted to make things right. I believed God itself touched me. That I have received a chance, a compensation for the evil that was brought upon me. Then I understood that it is not God, or good, or restitution. Just a tool of revenge.
Oh, we found something. What have we found? Something with deaths around.
Are you coming to me?
I think I am, Sean Bean. The path is kind of leading me that way. Instinctively, it's like, just go this way, go this way. You should have been a kitty cat robot holding brass knuckles. Well, you know, get partnered, mate, and there you go. You can get it. Oh shit. Oh, you dirty bastard. Let's have a quick look, shall we? I mean, to be fair, looking at it, it could have been anyone, couldn't it? You know? It could have been anyone they were in reference to. Oh, Geo, you have reached the rank of regular. I'm going to have to go back all the way there again now, aren't I? Fuck. Is there any way I can save it? Options? No. Unless, of course, it's in the game, I can save it. So yeah, when I come out, I've got to head up this way. So we're definitely on the right path. Yeah, he will. Oh, it's loading something. Keep it. Ah, back on the lake. Nice. Lake was over this way because it was the stairwell, wasn't it? I'm genuinely getting goosebumps here again, but again, the game isn't that brilliant. Like the start. Da, 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 da. How far would you get there at the weekend on Saturday? And it kind of feels like it has that amnesia feel to it, you know? Again, I'm going to have to look for another game for this, because this one, it's not going to be... I don't think this one is going to hold people's attention a lot more either. Which is fair, because I'm trying to hold it myself, and it's just not working. What I think I'll do is I will play Shadow Warrior 2. That's what I wanted.
You know, at the beginning, I wanted to make things right. I believed God itself touched me. That I have received a chance, a compensation for the evil that was brought upon me. That I understood.
Vicky!
Not God or good.
13th of November. Wow, I hope it really goes well for you, Vicky. Really, really do. I say because
Coming to me.
as I say, you know, I have extra motivation for Extra Life this weekend. I have the video that I did for it that actually explains why my motivations are. But yeah, I really, really hope it goes okay for you. I really hope you come out of it better than when you've gone in for the op. It wasn't as if I didn't have motivation enough as it was, but you know, you've given me that extra kick. Oh, for fuck's sake, don't tell me I have to do that all again. I'm gonna have to go back there again, aren't I? Wait, fuck, you should have waited. Yep. Bastard. Where's another save point? But yeah, I think I'm going to continue on Shadow Warrior 2 from next Thursday, for the Thursday streams. And eventually get around to playing the first one. Because I mean, while it looks good, it's quite atmospheric, it's just very fucking boring. Whereas I had someone today who doesn't realise that they're still banned try and come and talk to us anyway. So it's around here. This is where I'm looking at, trying to get through. Aha! I can save it there. Good. Okay. Need to give off. I need to get ready. Must win. Oh yeah, because you're going live shortly, aren't you? Haha, save points. I don't have to do all that little bit again. Yes. Well, I'm for 25 more minutes. And this is my last stream before Extra Life. Though there is a podcast on tomorrow night. The podcast is still going ahead. We're not live. It's pre-recorded. And there is a warning on it. If you are easily offended by material that is said or mentioned in cards for the game, then please do not watch. If you're not easily offended and know when the situation is not based on reality and can have a laugh at stuff to make you go, oh, then please watch it tomorrow night. It will be going live about 11 o'clock UK time tomorrow. Normal time for the US. Yeah, it's not live. Well, I'm not staying up till like You know, I'm getting up at like 4 in the morning. I'm not taking about 3 hours sleep to ring me. So, hang on 1 second. So, I'm back. Yeah, what's everyone up to this weekend? What are your plans? What are you doing? And are you joining us for Extra Life? Except Boob, who's banned. Right, anyway. But yeah, what are you guys up to? What are you doing? But yeah, there will also be a Sunday service this Sunday. It will be on TGWPIS, not here. And it will be done by James Atkinson, aka Spike. SB2579. He will be doing it for us. So if you're not already following TGWPIS on Twitch, give him a follow. Because that's normally where the podcast is and where the other streams are as well. On here and on YouTube. And if you haven't seen my motivation for this weekend, then you can go to the YouTube channel because it is on there now. And now I'm possibly gaming with a certain line, maybe Stratham Temple. Yeah, so as I say, the updated list of games I will be playing is on there. It is on the information part. Hey, your phone again, dude.
You know, at the beginning, I wanted to make things right. I believed God itself touched me. That I have received a chance, a compensation for the evil that was brought upon me. Then I understood that it is not God, or good, or restitution. Just a tool of revenge.
But yeah, with Extra Life starting on at the weekend, you know, we do have a page up where you can donate money, even if it's only $1. Dollar helps. For sick children, the actual charity itself is mainly across America, you know, Canada and Puerto Rico. But, you know, places like Boston's hospital, kids all over the world use this, and you know, kids going through some stuff that I go through, you know, it's bad, and with your help they can potentially find stuff where, you know, kids don't need to go through this. Will I be playing Fortnite? I will be playing Fortnite. I will be playing Fortnite from midday to 3 p.m. Where is it? Yeah, I'll be playing Fortnite from midday 3 p.m. I shall confirm that for you. So yeah, I'm starting off with Shadow of Mordor at 6 a.m. A bit of pinball from 9. Fortnite at 12. And Everybody's Golf from 3 p.m. So if you guys want to join me for Fortnite and Everybody's Golf, you can more likely join in. There should be space. Then around about 5:30, I'll be taking a slight break as I'm falling down. Cock. If we get to have you on there, Vicky, really would. And then from 6 p.m. UK time, it will be switching over. We will be switching over to PC stuff. And beginning with Battlegrounds, with hopefully the special guest. And if she isn't there, then I believe Daniela from Dem Video Games will be joining us. I know John and Bob has offered to join us as well, which is cool. I can't believe that. That's 3 times I've done this. Well, it's a bit cold. I've got 15 minutes to get past this part. Or at least find a save point so I'm fucking closer. That's just taking the piss, really, isn't it? So, do you think you'll need the Ender Dragon's Dogma then, Geo? I did go that way. Ah, yes, there we go. You keyed. And there's got to be a quicker way to this, isn't there? We know. Or at least a fucking save point. So I'm not going all the fucking way around this again. Shame that I can't do Quake. I would have liked playing that even with mouse and keyboard. Yeah, I would have had to go the other way. Fuck. Well, no, it's not really a spoiler if you're saying you could complete it today. You know, you could go, yes, I'm going to complete it today without spoiling it. Or yes, you could do, because I've got to go on to, I've got to play some more Kingdom Hearts over the next few days, because I've got about 9 levels better off. So now I'm exploring this shit. I was like, yes, maybe no. You tease! Not seen that, so going around in a fucking circle. See, I think I've eventually got to get over to there. Aha! A slightly quicker way of doing it. Please give me a save point, because otherwise I don't want to have to go around this again. Ooh, where is this leading me? Because I know that's the way I've got to go. Yeah, I would just rather have a save point to go to so I can actually go, ooh. It's still leading me for a bloody walk though, isn't it? Well, honestly, I don't know how long I'll be around for today, mate. Oh, there's a bridge there. See, I know kind of the way I'm supposed to be going. I think you should play this a little longer today. It's very relaxing. Well, for you, yeah. See, I'll be getting food shortly because I'll be going out. A couple of hours. Gonna go see Milton Jones. It's like a walk on a mountain, isn't it, really? I'll message you later what happens. That's cool, dude. Say, I don't know what time I'll be back at, because that's why Rocket League is being taken over by Tim Paulin tonight. I hear her. I heard a paper rustling. Where is that paper rustling? Do you hear that? Oh, 5 days to your Xbox One X. Whoop whoop, nice! Where is that fucking paper? I mean, normally you'd be able to see it by now. Can't hear it though. Where is that paper? Where's that rustling coming from? Because I can definitely hear it. I must be getting closer. Boom.
The weather is pretty good. We have the wind at our back. We arranged with the locals that they will
It's going
give
to
us a
look gorgeous
ride
on the
to
Xbox
location
One,
of
that
the
is.
second camp. We helped them unload the carts and waited for the horses.
I mean, that game is so
At
good already, from what I'm hearing.
4 p.m. we set off to continue our journey. We managed to replenish food supplies so we could eat something on our way there. The horses are moving slowly. It's making me sleepy. It's getting dark. The second camp was an abandoned village. We found a house to stay at overnight. In total darkness, we started setting up a fireplace. Everyone cut themselves on nails sticking out of the boards. Apart from that, everything was okay. Then it all started.
But what all started? Oh, that's where I am, down there. Fair enough, we can make our way down there still. Across the rope bridge, across the rope bridge, across the rope bridge, across the rope bridge. Oh, 1 second. Second. Lovely cup of tea, lovely, right. Okay. I can hear yet another one. Aha! How do I get over to you, you bugger? Like that. That's the Soviet Research Unit for the Natural Phenomena regarding the occurrence of anomaly OH91. First incidents took place between 1950 and 53 in the area of Agata by the construction of the Transpolar Main Line. The works were halted and the incidents classified. Any witnesses were ordered to be eliminated. On October 17, 1950, according to witness evidence, at the same altitude at Camp 503 to the west of Agata City, an emanation of unknown force and source occurred and caused instant death of 42 workers. The bodies literally evaporated and only shadows were left. As witnesses testified, the incident was sudden and short. Next incident took place 3 years later, on March 14, 1953. Then, also in the above-mentioned camp, a solidification effect occurred. The bodies of all 12 workers just froze. After autopsy, they were declared dead. The bodies still lying intact in Section 12 of the Seversk Research Complex. So, something's going on here. Something in that research bay is going on. But what? You know, I ain't going that way. I'm going that way either, from the looks of it. Fucking hell. There we go, right, okay. balls. Balls, balls, and balls. Right, okay, so it did get me there. So I can't jump, so where the fuck am I supposed to go? Fuck am I supposed to get down here okay? Oh, this way, okay. Oops. I want to get back to that main part though that we were going for before. Yeah, so Geo, if you let me know when you're ready, then we can switch over to you for Dragon's Dogma. See, a lot of the time at the moment it's just wandering around finding these research notes going, well, something's gone on at this base. Like a nuclear incident. Like that.
I have chosen you. You are remarkable, just like me. But you are losing your mind, my friend. You're slipping slowly into the abyss, and there is no one to give you a hand. And at the bottom, I am the only one waiting for you.
Okay then. Oh, hello, we're not too far away from there, so we can actually make our way to there. We could go that way, or we could go this way, because I'm trying to make my way to that. If I can make my way to that, that'll be... Oh, I can't go that way, I've got to go this way. What the fuck? I mean, it does look very good, but it's just... wandering around can get very, very fucking dull. Oh look, him running in a circle. Shite. It is 4 o'clock. It's like a first-person shooter without violence, really, isn't it? I mean, there is no cheap scares in this that go straight at you, you know. Well, I think something's here though. Don't know about you guys, but something's screaming at me to come to here. Are we back here again? Oh, we're back there. That's where we kind of started. Right, okay, so can I go this way then? You know that bit where it was on about vaporizing or evaporating people, just a shadow? That crater was where that kind of beat happened at the start. Oh, you're getting closer. I think crossing the log this way will help. Oh, there's paper or something around it. Note around here somewhere. I think it's up there. Oh shit! And there's the link for Extra Life. If you feel like donating, please, 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 please do, because there are very sick children out there who could use your help. And in return for you doing that kind of small gesture, even retweeting, even telling your friends, going, look, you know, there's this guy on Twitch, yeah? He's part of this podcast, and he's doing this stuff for gaming bits. I think you should follow him. Oh, for fuck's sake, I'm that far back. And also donate money to his charity event. If you can do that, even better. That's annoying. I went all that way. I went all that way and I've lost it because there's no save point. Okay, if Geo's live, which I hope he is very shortly, for what I can understand he might be. I think this could be it. You know? Because that is annoying. Losing all that much to go there. I mean, it's... Yep, he is live. So, we are going to call it here. How you find this game? I'm finding it a mixture of dull and frustration. Because I'm supposed to find all these bits, and I found one pretty much if you're looking this way, so you're looking over here, it's like sort of southwest I was going there. I've been trying to go up north as well, the north sort of bit above. You've got the right at the top there, you've got the camping area, and then you look further north in that little bit. But so there will be no part 2. No. I will next week be continuing a game that I've had to swap in for Extra Life, and that will be Shadow Warrior 2. So I'll be playing that instead. But yeah, I want to thank everyone for joining us today, including the person with the 2 accounts I have a sneaking suspicion of, who followed us even though they know they're banned. Who tried talking to us even though they know they're banned. So, in that respect, apart from them, I want to thank everyone else for following us today. This is my last stream until Extra Life, so if you are about for Extra Life, help me keep awake. Thank you. If you're donating, even better. If you're retweeting, getting my bit out there, even better. But yeah, so Extra Life this Saturday, November 4th, 6 a.m. UK time to 6 a.m. Sunday morning UK time. I hope you'll join us then. If not, tonight you've got the Rocket League community event hosted by Tim Paulin and Stratham. Tomorrow night you do have at 11 the Game Won't Play Itself podcast, which is out. If easily offended, don't watch. Okay? If you aren't easily offended, brilliant. You've got tomorrow and today is Geo. He's started, so we're going to jump over to him very shortly for Reese's wife. And then next week, will Extra be on this channel? Will Extra be on this channel? In what way, Vicky? But yeah, so Extra Life will be on this channel. Yeah, Extra Life is on this channel. It is Lard Tea Maker. I will be doing the 24-hour bit on here. 12 hours PS4, 12 hours PC. Next week, I will resume my normal streaming on Tuesday afternoon. However, there is a Sunday service on from 1 p.m. UK time. It will be hosted by James Atkinson, aka Spike, who's the podcast co-host. That will be on TGWPIS, and he's also during this week doing streaming every day because he's off on holiday, so he wants to stream more. So give him a thing. But yeah, Extra Life Vicky on this channel right here, Saturday morning, 6 a.m. If you're about, you crazy buggers, rather than getting up at a normal time on a Saturday, join us. Help me spread the word. Help get it out there. Let's make this the biggest Extra Life event I have been a part of myself, or with Gamer Chatter / Band of Gamers / The Game Won't Play Itself. If we can smash $500, I will be ecstatic. If we can smash the team target of 1,000, even better. But for now, it's time for me to bugger off because I've talked to you long enough. Far too long enough, you'll probably say. Have a good evening. Take care. If I don't see you Saturday, be good. And I shall see you Tuesday otherwise. Good night.